Sadhana, very happy to be with you and introduce this beautiful Bhand Jameeai and the concept of Shabad. And the most interesting thing about this Shabad is where come from and from when come from. So the guru that was speaking about this concept of Bhand Jameeai was Guru Nanak. And the time that he came out with this was very interesting because it was completely middle age, in the middle of India, in one moment that India was completely blocked, was sigillated. You can't come in, you can't go on, was under one empire, the Muslim empire, which was really quite much against women. And Guru Nanak really came out with this concept of a free woman that should be respected and honored because she represents the archetype of the mother. So in this incredible moment of prejudice and preconcepts in the Middle Age, Guru Nanak really stand in favor of the woman. And from here, born and tendency, a tradition in the next years that come out with the third guru, really in favor of the woman. The third guru, Guru Amar Das, like 25 years later, he will stand against this famous Sati. I don't know if you know about it, but Sati was a rule that a woman that lose the husband, so she became a widow, she has to commit suicide. And this suicide was that she has to stand alive in the fire, so she will be burned in the fire. So the third guru, Guru Amar Das, was standing against this and was really saying that from this moment on, not only these women, they have not to have shame, and they have not to be blamed for this, but they can come back in the society and marry again. I know that at this time, this moment in our civilization looks something obvious, but at the time it was something unbelievable. So it's important to understand where this concept comes from. Now, the Shabad in itself, it's very simple. If you go through the translation of this, just speak about what is obvious, that woman is the principle of the conception that gives life, and it's always present in the life of the human being, especially in the man. And one concept that now still it's really difficult to accept, especially for the man, is that the man born from a woman is conceiving from a woman, and whatever he does in life is because the woman. So, believe it or not, but the man, in some way, whatever he does comes from a motivation that comes from a woman. It could be the mother, the sister, the girlfriend, the wife, Mother Earth, Mother Mary, doesn't matter. But he has this inner motivation to step forward, to go in life, to achieve something, because the archetype of the woman. In one indirect way, Guru Nanak was speaking to the men, but wanted the women to become aware of their power. So, 500 years later, Yogi Bhajan would say to us that this is a Shabad that helps the woman to gain again self-respect, self-reverence, courage, to be what she is, to accept her power. So this Shabad mainly, as you know, work on the, motherphobia. This motherphobia maybe is the main sickness in human beings that go into the women and go into the men. The difference is that the man that is under motherphobia, he will be really desperate. Desperate means without spirit, because when he loses the relationship with the woman, he loses the relationship with the Shakti, he loses the relationship with the Kundalini, and he's lost. He's without spirit. He just go with any purpose in life. distracted, he will be very angry, he will be very unsatisfied. When this happened to the woman, the mother phobia, it's slightly different. The woman loses the grace, loses the power of her projection, and loses the power of self-respect. Yogi Bhajan called this self-respect self-reverence. Self-reverence is something that is above the respect. It's something really that you worship yourself as a human being. And when you lose this as a woman, the respect and the reverence, how you can expect that someone will be reverent on yourself, who will respect yourself. So this is the very base for a woman to understand and come out of the mother phobia. Always in this Shabad there is very underlying this capacity to be like God, to create, to conceive. And with what we said before, we have two main concepts. There should be two guidelines for life. And the first concept is that self-reverence and power of projection can arrive wherever you want. You can reach, you can achieve, you can be whatever you want. If you have in yourself self-reverence and power of projection. So you can project who you really are without fear and trust in yourself. The second concept that comes out is, Yogi Bhajan told like this: if there is no perception, there is no conception. What does it mean? That the woman to be able to conceive should be able to have her sensibility and perception open. So she has not to be stressed, she has to be relaxed. And without this self-reverence, there is no way to be relaxed. Without accept the mother principle and enjoy it, there is no way to be relaxed. So she will perceive all in herself and conceive whatever. In the Shabad she can conceive and deliver one king. So how you cannot respect one person like this, one human being like this? So these are the more obvious concepts that there are in the Shabad. But there is another one that to me means really a lot. Guru Nanak called the woman always Bhanda, no? Bhand Jameeai, Bhanda. And this Bhanda comes from, if you know the technology of Kundalini Yoga, is Mool Bhanda, Jalandhara Bhanda, this block that we put in ourselves to help the energy, the Kundalini rise, no? To conserve and project the energy, to defend the body and project the energy up. In this case, Guru Nanak what means? Bhanda, he means a container. Bhanda is like one vase that can contain something. So this is the real faculty and capacity of the woman. If the woman loses the ability to contain, it's gone. It's not a woman anymore. Like if a man loses the capacity to be courage, it's not a man. So this Shabad give again to the woman the capacity to contain the experience of what is going on at the moment. And more she can be in the intensity of what is happening, she can really understand the reality of herself and what she is in relation to. So when she will create, from that perception, she will create in coherence with the reality and the reality of herself. So this is the best blessing of this Shabad. And I think something also more important is to understand how a Shabad, few lines repeated 11 times, can give such an awareness. So when the gurus, in this case Guru Nanak, they were speaking these words, they were in one particular deep state of consciousness in which they had completely no doubt about these concepts. So what they spoke, they come straight from this state of consciousness. So we, as a followers and disciple, we repeat these sounds with a neutral attitude so we can come back in the same state of consciousness that had the Guru at that time. So the combination, the permutation, to repeat this word in this rhythm will create that experience. So any Shabad in the Sri Guru Granth Sahib, this holy book of the Sikhs, has the same technology. And all this combination of sign creating new patterns in the brain that allow yourself to believe that what you are saying is possible. And that's the gift. So there is nothing to do. The beauty is of this Shabad that you have. Also, you have not to say the Adi mantra, you have not to tune. You have just to put yourself in this frequency, expose yourself to this sound, and you will regain your self-esteem, your good quality as a woman and as a mother. And that's it. Remember the container. This is the image, no? The symbol of the woman. The woman is a container, it can contain everything. The man is this. It's the opposite. They are all triangle, but the woman, it's open. The man is like this, because the man has the power to penetrate. The woman has the power to contain, receive, make a life, and deliver.